we're back at it. It's Tuesday. It's everybody's favorite day. It's the most important day for your fantasy football team, especially if you're struggling. It's Waiver Wire Tuesday. And with hour number 1, we talked about some running backs. Hour number 2, we're going to get into some wide receivers. I'm going to give you 2 right now, 2 out of the 3 that I have. And first off, Cameron Meredith, this man for the Chicago Bears, has been an absolute beast, the real deal, people. Yes, he is still 51% owned. So you can go out there, you can grab him off your waiver wire if you're struggling in the wide receiver department. You have some injuries, you have some bye weeks. This is a guy you can go out and you can grab. And if you listened to me last week on my waiver wire piece in week 6, I don't usually like to go back-to-back with guys. But this guy, I felt he deserved it. Back-to-back big weeks for Brian Hoyer and the Bears. And I don't know if I wasn't sure if this was going to happen back-to-back weeks. But Cameron, if you had played him last week, if you had the stones to go out there and play him in back-to-back weeks, bravo to you, because you're a better man than I. I played Alshon Jeffrey over him thinking he was going to have the bigger week, but Cameron Meredith went out and did it again. For you fantasy football owners, if you picked him up, you took the advice, and you played him, like I said, good for you, because it takes some guts to go out there and play a guy who really hasn't shown much. But he's really fitting into the role that the Bears kind of carved out for Kevin White. And Kevin White, obviously, ineffective when he was in there and just not healthy. He's hurt again. He missed all of last year. So Cameron Meredith, 6'3", 207 pounds, is fitting into that role very, very nicely on the opposite side of Alshon Jeffrey. And he's taking advantage of the number 2 cornerbacks. You just throw the ball up there either to him or Jeffrey, and one of those 2 guys are going to come down with it. Now, the other guy that we're looking to pick up this week is Kenny Britt from the Los Angeles Rams, wide receiver. He had his breakout game, and we needed to see him do it, and he did it in a big way last week. He did it to the tune of 136 yards receiving, and not 1 but 2 touchdowns in that one. And now, we've seen that he's capable of it. If you're in a 12-team league or deeper, I'd go out and consider picking up Kenny Britt. And here's why. Because he's been a little bit more consistent than I think people want to give him credit for. He's become Case Keenum's number 1 target, and he's been targeted no less than 6 times in every game except for 1 this entire season. So the targets are there in a not-so-great passing offense, and he's had 60-plus receiving yards in every single game but 1 as well. So the volume and the production's been there, but really culminated in a big performance this weekend for Kenny Britt. So if you need some wide receiver depth, like I said, 12-team league or deeper, you go out and you grab Kenny Britt. You either stash him or you might be able to, stream him in there every once in a while. So that's Waiver Wire Tuesday, segment number 2, hour number 2, talking to running backs here on the Roundup.